pharmacology class or any sorts of classes, if there is a very difficult to understand the things, then within the three classes, we inside the one week, if you are having three classes, so two classes you modulate directly, two classes you complete the total syllabus, and final class, the third class, you have to segregate 3 to 4 groups. That is completely coming under small group instructions. That small group instructions must be coming to the student center or that is construct activities approach, project based learning, inquiry based learning, and flipped classroom and cooperative learning. So each and every segment you have to set aside with your small groups. This is very, very important for teaching methods and teaching module. These are all same modules, and out of that, the most important module is personalized learning. So personalized learning is a module-based system. It is not prepared by any means, but it is prepared by own knowledge by a teacher for the students, personalized learning. So for the specific students, for a group of students, he has to prepare how to develop his basic skill, how to develop his basic needs, and how to develop his basic objectives and objective fulfillment by the students. This is known as personalized learning. And that personalized learning must be coming through the experimental learning, and based as it encourages creativity, helps students learn from mistakes, fosters reflective thinking, and prepares students for future experiences. I told you, my dear friends, at the time of practical, many mistakes are coming through by different students. Many fosters reflective thinking also coming to the different students. That means they can write speedily. They can write any means. Without any thinking, they can write all the things. They can do many mistakes. But that mistake gives a specific knowledge through the experimental learning. By just like you can see the animal-based learning, you can say the handling of instrumental learning, you can say UV handling, pipette handling, any glass apparatus handling, or any small, like you can say flame photometry, or any small instruments, you can say PS meter also. Each and every segmental learning you can go through the different students, and that mistake leads to the experimental learning for the better needs. So last, I'm coming to a very interesting focus, that is known as perspectives. Perspectives, what do you mean by that? Become scientist after a big failure. I told you, mistakes are the good pathfinder of the objectives. Thomas Edison, he has inventing the light bulb. So I have not failed 700 times. I have succeeded in providing those 700 ways will not work. When I have eliminated the way, that will not work. I will find the way that will work. That means, my dear friends, the failure is not failure, but the failure is the provocating way for success. So what you will give, and what is the lessons from the Thomas Edison, who have to learn a lot and became the scientist after biggest failure. Isaac Newton, you see, he never did good at school, and when put in charge for running the family farm, he failed miserably. In fact, that an uncle took charges and sent him up to Cambridge, where he finally bloomed into the scholar we know today. The Isaac Newton, the research, and is the biggest scientist only because the biggest failure. Second is involvement. So, my dear friends, the perspective and involvement leading to different type of achievement. A students doing the practical, a students compromising the practical by the guide of the teacher leads a very good practicable thoughts. My dear friends, it is very important that involvement and skill. Dhaval Khatri, a talented artist without hands, who has painted over 300 incredible portraits and aiming to make more masterpieces in the future. He has having no hand, but if he has having creating many talented, very good portraits. A Mumbai, a hip hop dancer was born without legs, appearing on an Indian television reality show. India's Got Talent has become a rage with his swift dance move and acrobatic skill. I told you, my dear friends, skill is a genetic habitat. Skill is genetic thoughts. So without the leg, he has a hip hop good dancer only because of positive thinking. So, my dear friends, our syllabus, our module, our university, our teachers' thoughts must be better if you think positively, do it positively, and best practices with the positive way. So, these are all the quality needs for the excellence. And three things. One is aim, second is objective, and third is to meet. First is aim, what to do. Second is objective, how it will be reflect. And third is to fit. So you can show you the three is already been composed. Four is going to be matched to make it quality meets for the excellence. So our thoughts, a teacher quality, the students' thoughts, and structural well-being to meet a quality meet for the excellence of the quality and excellence of our quality needs. So these are all, my dear friends. So today, my versions in front of you, by doing the best way, a small tips of the pen can lead a big judgment. A tips of a pen needs creates a big explorative way. So that means your thoughts, your single pen painted thoughts can change the whole universe by a bigger winning to give a quality needs and quality meets for our excellence. So these are all, my dear friends, the skill and quality education is highly essential for the pharma dynamism. So thank you. So if any query, if any sorts of the requirement, tell me, I can give the clarification. Now I hand over the mic to Manas.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for the magnificent presentation and enlightening in us with your knowledge and experiences. Now we'll move to the question answer session, sir. Can we take the first question? And I would like to invite the audience to put their questions in the chat box. Or you can directly ask to sir also.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yes.
Any query they can ask.
Yes, sir.
Because it is a discussion. It is not like that I am to going through, or I am not going through any sorts of research topic or research phenomena. I am just going through how to develop the skill and skill medals and methodologies as a teacher concern. Yes. So I think it's everybody
sir,
already.
Sir, I have received one question, sir.
Yes.
So the question was, is there any differences between the work ethics of an employer and employee? So what may be the possible differences?
What is
the work ethics between?
What is the possible differences of an employee and employer?
Yes, sir. In terms of their work ethics.
Employee and employer, always employer needs your talent. That means employer always purchase your talent. That means how much
Yes,
You
sir.
have to give. That is the employee needs. There is not a big difference, a conceptual difference. The employer needs your talent. He is purchasing your talents, and your knowledge will be purchased from you to that person. So that means the his objective must be fulfilled by your thoughts. This is the only difference between employer and employee. You will be asset. You will be asset. Each and every employer must be knowing my employee should be asset. And one employee must be thinking, I should be asset of the employer. This is the only relation, only the significance relationship in between the employee and employer. One employee must be the assets of the employer, and an employer must be thinking, my employee must be the assets for my organization. This is the only difference, and that only thoughts must be reflected through your dedicated service and dedicated thoughts.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for answering the question, sir. One more question that I have received is how to get rid of predatory journals, sir.
Predatory channel? Hello? Hello? Yes?
Yes, sir. How to get, yes, sir, how to get rid of predatory journals, sir?
Oh, predatory journals. Right. So that means
Yes, sir.
it is a very common term. Sure, journal, whenever you go for any journal writing, right? So journal writing means predatory journal means, their impact factor and it is indexing must be the knowing factor. So these are the two things you have to go through. This is the predatory journal. You have to go through the value of the journal. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. It is very much understood. And is there anyone else who wish to ask something?
Many more journals are there. They can go through the different UGC care journals, all the journals. So at least they should know the name. It's very important.
Yes, sir.
Predatory journals are very proactive niche, and what are the things UGC care journals, UGC approved journals are now. So many more journals are there. They can. And today also, I can imagine today in my PG classes and gone through and discussing a PG postgraduate students, they don't know what is the reality of a journal needs, what is the importance of a journal. So today in class also I told you, first day, MPharm students must be knowing at least 50 different type of journal. What are the UGC care journal? What is the LCBR journal? What is one as Scopus? What is the different type of a journal? So at least they should know the things. Any teacher, all the teachers must be knowing. First, the foremost duty to complete the PhD, to complete the certificate, all the things, it is one-sided. But today market wants, what is my availability? What is my strength? What is my positioning? So according to that, he has to go through, right? So this is the most important duty of a teacher in front of the class and in front of the society, right? So he has to go through, okay? So my dear friends, these are all about, at least I am not giving a research topic, but I am giving a very predominant and day-to-day topic, which is very essential to all my faculty friends. They have to know as a teacher, because you are facing tremendous challenges in coming market. Everybody knows. And within the challenge market, all the teachers must be ready enough how to face the challenge. And that challenge you can face only because of our self-knowledge, self-thinking, self-potentiality. So this is the only I can give the advice as a friend, senior friends, to all of you for your biggest future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for answering the questions posted by the faculty and other whoever was present. And for all participants, the feedback form will be shared in the chat box. kindly fill up the form before leaving. So thank you everyone for your valuable presence. Stay safe and have a nice day ahead. Thank you so much, sir, once again.
Thank you, thank you. Can I lead the session?
Yeah, yeah. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks to all of you, Asim and all my dear friends. Thanks a lot, and my best wishes for your biggest and biggest future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very good.
Thanks, Manas.
You're most welcome, sir. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you. So I'm leaving my platform. I'm other assigned work. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you.